Good morning. I'm early.
One time in 2 years.
I think I've been.
Signify very much about it. You know that, right?
I think I've been early twice this week on the 9:30 live feeds. Now I was 2 hours late the other day, so that might, take those 4 minutes out. But whatever. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Verna. Good morning, Jason. Good morning. Good morning, y'all.
Things actually are a little skewed.
We are great. Good morning in Bama. Morning, Dawn.
What are you doing, Mia?
Top of the morning to you, Michelle.
That is not a robot,
Good
dude.
morning, Matt.
It's not a robot, dude.
Oh, I need my piece of paper.
It's not a robot. That is for me to put my Roadrunner fittings together.
How is everyone this morning? We are good here. Getting ready to wrap up this week's race rules series.
What are my race rules? You got them wrote down for me somewhere?
Well, they were back there on your table.
No, they're not. They're gone. I couldn't find them the other day. Might look at the drawer in there.
Okay.
Robot power.
What? Brantley has robot power this morning. That kid's got more power adders than anybody I know.
Hey, Brandon, bring that piece of cardboard you got right there, son. I need that.
This?
Yes, sir. Can you bring that to me, please?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You mean this?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I think I used your rules for a notepad.
So I don't have rules anymore.
Let me see if they're over here on my desk. You just had a couple, right? Oh, oh.
Oh, I can wing them if you can write them while I say them.
I can do that. I can do that. Yep, let me grab my extra set of hands. Where are you doing this? Over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my other phone, you need to. Oh, I was supposed to tell April 5 minutes before we went, so she could sure she could link that.
I always think about that right when I hit the live button. Okay, here we go. Oh,
What happened?
somehow. Oh, here we go. Okay, somehow I muted you, but I figured it out. Let me find my little notebook because I have some questions written out on it. There it is. All right.
This live feed.
You see the live feed? Well, leave my tripod alone.
I would see the live
You have an
feed.
audience. They're waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're here. Brantley, stop
I
messing.
would see the live feed.
so I do the rules and they show all the work I've been doing on the car and you haven't?
Yes.
Oh. I even had a dustpan here for you to get all that grease out for me and you didn't do it.
I know.
All right.
Good job, Papa.
Thank you, son. Okay.
Easy, Ricky.
What's the matter?
He said, I thought that was Stacy's project. It is.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Can I sit on there? I want to.
Be
You
quiet.
want what?
Your papa's.
You gonna come over here with me? Get inside the car?
Yeah, go over there.
Okay. So, race rules, which? You want in that?
There was just a.
Dude, you can't be playing with that. I use that to put fittings together. That's my special gift from my friend, the Roadrunner, Mr. Ken Fett. Ah! Okay. Can you get down in there? All right. I'm gonna need you to do a little cleaning up in there so we can paint. Can you do that? Don't step on my brake line. I'm gonna change the master cylinder and block off the firewall. Okay, so I may miss one or two of these rules, but yes, you are. But these are the what I feel like the most important rules. We've done the rules for the classes, and the rules on the race itself. Of course, we're gonna have all the typical, which they'll all be wrote out. But I'm gonna basically go over the. Hey, let me finish, okay? Please. Psst. 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 Okay, there's gonna be no pimp juice. It's gonna be a water burnout only. The tree, I gave you guys a hint on that. Whoop! Hey! Okay, come outside the car. Come on, you're gonna crash and burn. I already see it coming. Cause I got dusty. Oh!
Oh, I'll rip a leg off.
What's what we do?
Oh!
What'd you? Ripped your shoe. Gotta go buy new shoes today, huh? Yeah.
All right, we get to go shopping.
Okay, me and Brantley's going shopping after live feed, and you can get to working on this car.
I will.
Okay, so no burnouts. No burnout past the starting line. Now, if the car rolls through, that's no big deal. But you cannot be under power when you pass that Christmas tree. And if you are, you're immediately disqualified. No arguing, no bullshit. You know when to lift the throttle. The water burnout is gonna be, we're not gonna make it real close to it. Give you plenty of time to get heat in the tire. We'll use the burnout at the racetrack, but you cannot cross the starting line under power. And no pimp juice. The track will be sprayed from the 660 on with a light prep. That way if anybody gets in trouble, you have a chance to, it helps you try to recover the car. I've done that at every race I've ever done and suggested at every race I've ever been at. It's just a safety factor. Has nothing to do with making the track better, because anybody that's running past 660 feet, you probably already lost anyway. Typical stuff. Something falls off, first is worse. You know, the same stuff we always do. You cross the line, you're out. Cross the line. Tire on the line is not crossing the line. You hit the wall on your side, you're good. If you cross that line, you're out. There's gonna be a wind light active, so there's gonna be no videotapes or cameras, and I highly suggest, after what's happened to Kelly and Reaper once, and to me at the semis in Bristol, that you make sure the front end of your car is where it needs to be to clip it. There are no dick extenders allowed. No, if you built a car that has 14 inches from the front, I'm gonna on the finger. If you built a car and you're trying to get that 47 inches, you will not do it with anything added to the car.
Can I get it?
So, people's gonna say, well, that's not fair and all that. I don't care. I don't think anybody should win by one of them. You should win the right way, and this is my opinion. It's my race, my rules.
Can I get it?
I think you should, that something sticking out on the front of your car looks gay anyway to me. That's my opinion. Anybody else that wants to run them in any other series, any other class, other than mine, hey, that's fine, guys. It's your car. You have the right to. But no pecker extenders. Hey, I'm not gonna let you down there.
Chase is not a race.
No,
Not
I ain't doing
kinda-
that. Chase is a race. It's a
not
light.
Not that kind of race.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna manually activate the tree with one hand. I'm gonna have a light on my head. So here's the thing. Until I activate that tree, you budge. You're gonna red light. You'll pull into the pre-stage. Both cars will pre-stage. Both cars will stage. I'll be standing at the Christmas tree with my back to it. When I see both them lights lit, I'm gonna turn the flashlight loose. But I'm also gonna activate the tree at the same time, and it's gonna be set to a 0 delay. So if you jump, you wiggle, you fart, you're gonna red light. I wouldn't suggest deep staging at all. But you do whatever you wanna do. But if that red light comes on, you're out. If the tree malfunctions and we've had that happen, and I'm gonna have somebody videoing, and you clearly jump the light because the tree malfunctioned, you will be out. We'll show you on the video that you jumped, because they're gonna be videoing every part of it. That's gonna be the only one I'm gonna look at, and I'm only doing that in case there is a tree malfunction. I will test the tree repeatedly with a car, with our feet, over and over and over again before every race. Thursday, we will be there testing that stuff. Friday night is going to be grudge racing. Hey, stop. Straight up grudge racing. Come out there, you have to be beside somebody or you're not going to go down the track. So the whole idea with Friday night, I was only going to do 1 day races. A lot of people call it test and tune. That's pretty much what it is, but we're not going to call it that. We're going to call it grudge racing, because really, that's the time to get your grudges out of the way. We won't do first round.
First round call outs? No?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to weld that.
Oh yeah? You welding? Okay. Please don't jack with my hood, because when I go to weld, it won't work because you tore the last one up. So let's just set that right there. Okay, you gotta get out of the car, dude. You're scaring me. I don't want you to get hurt. Go get your toys out of the office and play. Let me get down to this live feed. Chase will not be a race. You guys already know how we're gonna start the race. Yeah, you can play with it, but go in the office and play with it. Make sure you don't lose that. That's how I put my fittings together. There will be no first round call outs. If you want to settle a score, you settle it Friday night, like real men, down on the starting line for real money. That's how we do this. That first round call out crap, because you're going to let your buddy go on to the next round, no, not going to happen. It's going to be a chip draw. There will not be no rushing jumping up there like fools either. We are going to act in a professional way up there. We're going to do the chip draw, and we're going to do it right. Guys, I want everybody to know that we are there to have a good time, put on a good race. You guys that are just starting into this, I want you to build you a fan base. I want them to see you. So act in the proper way to where you build a fan base of people liking you. Because the 2.0, the daily driver guy is going to be looking to the 2.0 guys. 2.0 guys are going to be looking to the small tire guys. Small tire guys, hopefully, are going to be looking to the big tire guys, getting ready to make that transition, or not, however that works out. We went over the crossing the line, hit the ball on your side. The thing is, there shouldn't even need to be a rule. I need a water station. You got me a water? There shouldn't even need to be these rules. We all should be gentlemen and sportsmen and hold ourselves in the proper manner of what racing means. If you can't hold yourself to that, I'll hold you to it. And hey, go play in the office right now, clownfish. Come on, I'm trying to finish the live feed, dude. People want to know what the rules of the races are. You don't want nobody breaking the rules, do you? You don't want them breaking the rules like Stacey tries, do you? Like when she runs a stop sign, you try to back up and do it right. So, shouldn't even have to be rules. All these rules are just common sense rules, other than the burnout and how we're going to do the tree. Brantley, now to the office right now. That's enough. You're clowning to distract me because I'm not paying attention to you. I'll play with you in just a minute, okay?
We played with
Hey.
you all morning.
Okay? Do you hear me? Love you. You better tell me you love me back. I'm going to throw water at you. All right. So, what all we cover?
The burnout, no burnout past the starting line, not under power crossing the starting line.
Yep.
You're going to spray it from the 660 on just to have a light prep for safety.
Yep.
You cross, you lose. The wind light will be active. No extenders.
No extenders. Yeah. And the controversy and the arguing and the is this legal, is that legal? Guys, you know what's legal. Come on. If you're a true racer, you know what's legal. If you're not a racer, keep your 2 cents worth out of it, because we don't give a shit. We want to go out there and race. I'm going to hand somebody $10,000. I'm going to hand $5,000. I'm going to hand $2,500. I'm gonna pay somebody to win that race, and that's what you should be there for. To grow this sport that I love, that I think all you guys love. You see how this is going. It's gonna be the biggest thing drag racing's ever seen. And I'm honored to be a part of it and to try to push it forward. And I want all you guys to do it too. So there may be a couple little rules that I missed on the racing, but, oh, water burnout only? Did you get that? No crossing the starting line? Okay.
No crossing the starting line under power.
Under
There's
power.
been a couple people that have said, what does that mean?
Yeah, under power. So if you're doing your burnout, before you get to that tree, you better be off the throttle. No long drawn out burnouts. And guys, I don't like this rule because you guys have all seen me. I take that shit out like John Force. But
Yeah.
we're trying to make this even for everybody. I'm trying to do, I've outlawed my own car from being able to race in it. That's how serious I am about this, guys. The 69 Camaro, I just pulled the motor and stuff out of it to put it in Reaper.
When are these rules going to be posted?
Rules will be posted today. April will post them as soon as we finish the live feed.
Okay.
Guys, share it. And you guys do a great job of getting the word out when I do these live feeds. I get phone calls all the time, people wanting to help promote and help do this. And I got 50,000 people behind me to push my series. So, we're going to PRI. We're going to announce it. We're going to announce it at Roadrunners booth at what time on Saturday?
9:30.
At 9:30 on Saturday.
And that's Eastern time, folks.
Eastern time, 9:30.
We'll be in Indy. So 9:30 Eastern, not 9:30 Oklahoma.
I'm going to get with all the great people that back me and try to get them, since this is all a point series, try to get them to give us something at every race, a gift certificate or something for the winners. We're gonna give everybody a trophy. Whatever class you're in, you're gonna get a trophy. The final race, the points leader, the points winner in each category will get a trophy designed, not built by me, but designed by me, because I gotta kind of get up on my TIG welding. Here you go. Matter of fact, if I can't get a hold of Brad, Harold Furo texted me this morning telling me happy. By the way, guys, my birthday
yes,
is
please.
December 12th.
Please address that.
I do not know how that December 1st thing happened, but probably something Stacy done when she set my page up.
Yes, because James is not a big birthday guy.
I'm not a big birthday person. It's just another day to me. I'm big on Brantley's birthday, Stacy's birthday, my brother's birthday.
You don't even remember
It takes me a minute to figure them out.
Yeah.
But my birthday is actually December 12th, guys. Stacy's is December 10th. So that way, and I appreciate it. I get a lot of you that tell me happy birthday, and that does mean a lot to me. That's probably because most of the time I avoid that stuff. That is the first time I've ever publicly said when my birthday is. And you guys, I appreciate you telling me happy birthday every day.
When is Tasty's birthday?
December 10th.
Okay.
Just remember, Brantley, I'm a 10.
She's a 10,
I'm a 10.
but the decimal points on all the way to the right sometimes and all the way to the left other times. All depends on if she stretches when she wakes up. So, what else do I need to address?
Reaper. You're taking Reaper, or are you driving Reaper?
I will not drive a car. I will not drive Reaper in the series.
You'll not be racing your own car.
I will not be racing my own car. And here's the thing, if I can get Stacy where she's comfortable, I'm building this car for 2.0 for Stacy to drive. If Stacy don't drive it, I will ask everybody at the race if they have a problem me driving it. You guys will decide if I drive the car. If she's not ready, I want her to drive it. This car was meant for, it's my car, but it was meant for her to drive at Drag Week. And we may, if everything works out, we may even do that. But if she's not comfortable driving the car, I'm not going to risk my wife and her life. So if that happens, the car will be there. If everybody, if anybody has a problem with it, they say so, I won't race the car in 2.0. If if the car does well and wins 2.0, second, if you guys say yes, you can drive your car in 2.0, and it will be a vote by the drivers. If I win the race, it will not go to me. It will go to the guy racing the final. I will not accept a prize out of it.
You're not giving up racing, are you?
Absolutely not. I will never give up racing. But guys, like I've told you before, this is the legacy to drag racing I want to leave. When I'm gone, I don't want to be remembered over a TV show or the fact that I had nice cars. I want to do something. This means everything to me. So that's what this is about. This is what I'm trying to give back to the sport I love. I'm never going to stop racing. When Brantley turns 6, just for clarification on that, I will not get in a car like Reaper or the 69 anymore, because we all know it's a dangerous sport. And when you're beside somebody, you like to think that you have the common sense to pull your foot up off that throttle. But I know me, we've met. If there's a chance that it's just going to be me at risk and I'm not risking the other car, just like when I raced Brent Austin, one of my closest friends. When I had that car, when the car started pulling, started going good, was going left at Galot, and for a split second, I wanted to stay in it and try to drive it out of it. I can't risk hitting another driver, so I got out of the car. Even though he is my kryptonite, and I'm gonna bust his ass this next go around. One of these days, I'm gonna get you, Brent Austin. I'm gonna get your ass. He's fast. He's the one person that I have never outran.
Just like you got lucky in Edinburgh when that car took a hard right and went right past your parachutes into the wall.
Absolutely, and actually, the hood of the car went underneath Chuck Parker's parachutes.
Oh, I meant the year before that, when you were racing that white car and you were just ahead
Oh,
of him.
yeah.
That was almost a bad deal.
Yeah, the Cobalt. Yeah, so it's those things like that.
What are we doing?
You're done. You're not scratching my car. Go to the office right now. Do not come out. You're sitting there beating them against my car. Now, son. Sitting there scratching my car up. It's not like this car ain't rough enough. So, at that point in time, when Brantley turned 6, I'm out of fast cars. I will still do my no prep series. I will still race stuff like this. But that's going to be time for me to step aside and hand towards somebody else. It's either going to be Stacy or it's going to be my little brother, which that's his car anyway. But at that point in time, I think I've done everything that I need to do in a car, and it'll be time for me to look to raising my grandson. Do you have another question, Stacy?
Big tire,
Yeah,
fiberglass front end and or doors. Is that acceptable?
absolutely. OEM body. Guys, buy an OEM body. You know what? Let's go show them an OEM body. The 69.
Where is it?
It's in the back of the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Let's give perfect clarification to what it is. Well, I can do it right here with this car. Guys, listen, OEM body.
Hang on, let me get this off the tripod. I'll post a picture of that other one.
Yeah, we'll post a picture of the one we're rebodying.
I have one.
As we're cutting the body off the 69 right now. Guys, OEM body. That's steel quarter, steel roof, steel panel, steel tail panel. Steel A-pillar.
Hang on. A-pillar.
Rocker. Now, just for clarification, guys, the reason I'm not doing the VIN thing, I know an OEM body. I'm not stupid. I've been building these cars a long time. I know if you got an OEM body, I know the measurements on most of them. But if you have a car, like Dwayne Mills asked me, Dwayne Mills got a car that was T-boned right here before he built it into a race car. They didn't put the hinge panel in it. That's all they didn't do. If that thing's steel from here back and from that rocker point back, I don't care, guys. You can gut it, you can tin can it all you want. You can make it to where it's just a shell on there. Everybody does that. The whole idea is you don't lay the windshield back. You don't put it, you're restricted on the tire. So there's nobody that's going to have to put a bubble, but a bubble does not make the car illegal. But if you have a bubble going into a Pro Mod wing and you got a 9-inch stretch front end laid on the ground with a pinched nose, that don't look like a Camaro no more, guys. If you have a Pro Mod style, top sportsman style car, you're not going to get in. One of the big reasons I put the tire restriction on there is to make it even in the classes. 10-5 Outlaw guys. I also did that for you. That was the one sport that was the one form of racing that I still watched. And then the rules killed it. Rules and money destroyed 10-5 Outlaw. It's a fading class that's not ran as much as it should. And those cars are, to me, are the perfect cars for no prep. That's what that car was. That car still had a factory front end until everybody else went with a strut. I went with a strut. To be honest with you, for the 50 pounds I lost, I wished I'd have left the factory frame under it. I wished I'd have left it just like it was. Car worked just as good. And I only lost like 50, 60 pounds for it. When Chris goes to do that car back, I still have the frame out of it. If you notice, the stub of the frame is still in the car. This car will be put back like it was.
Right there.
Yep. That's still the factory frame. So, and I kept all the stuff out of it because we're going to put it back like that. But, God, I ain't bullshit. Reaper's had every fucking inner structure piece cut out of it. Still has the jams. Here, let's get a better idea.
The anatomy of a car.
If from here back and from here back has not been, it's still factory, still a factory panel or a OEM replacement panel. We can go into this and fine cut it all we want, guys. But if somebody's cut the cowl out of the car, scooted the motor back, put a firewall and stuff in it, the car's fine. The whole idea is to keep it even.
Okay, this guy made a comment, and just to clarify, he's not being a troll. He just had a question, and I think it's a
Okay.
good one. Why did you do the 69 car like you did if you know what OEM is?
Here's what they didn't air, and it fell through the cracks. That was an original 69 SS car. When I was building the car, I bought new body panels for it, and we were going to put it on there. Then, at that time, this is before the Crow Mod came out. This is after Kai Kelly beat Chief. And I knew that was a fiberglass car. So I thought, hey, for the amount of time and work it's going to take, the car was already built. But I thought we were down to changing the body panels over on it, and everything in this car was rusty. I mean, it was see-through. But I bought all the panels, and I thought, why do that when I can buy a carbon fiber body? I called my guys at Glass Tech, said I want a carbon fiber body, but I want the same dimensions as a factory Camaro. And if you guys remember, long time ago, I posted pictures of it. It was all black, and that's how I was building the car. When I built that car, what are you doing?
My tripod's taller than I thought. Yay, I just discovered this.
Oh
Carry
my
on.
goodness.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay, so when I built that car, because it was the right. It seemed like the right thing to do to build the lightest car possible. In the process of building that car, Chief came out with the Crow Mod just as I was getting the car almost done, and I wanted them to film me building the car. That's where the 4.0 pictures were. That's how I was building the car. They said if it doesn't say Reaper, we really don't want to film it. I got mad. I pushed the car aside. Said screw it. let it sit there for a year. Then it came back out about I'm thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? That's a better car. I was having trouble with Reaper. I was having problems with it, and I thought it was being inconsistent, which we later find out had nothing to do with the car. It was the converter. I had the wrong converter in it and wasn't giving Marty Chance the right information because Monty just passed away, and I really didn't give a shit. So I decided to bring 69 back out. The steel roof and quarter deal, if you guys remember in an episode, I clarified that in the driver's meeting. So if the car has VIN, which that car is tagged, titled, registered, and insured in the state of Oklahoma. If it has a VIN, steel roof, steel quarters, it's legal. Yes. We'd already mounted the body on the car, guys. So I had to destroy a $6,000 carbon fiber body to make it legal. I thought, you know what? I took all the body panels that I had to put on the car in the first place, and we put them over top of the carbon fiber and welded them together. That's it. The car will be lighter coming out with the steel body on it because it's not only got the carbon and the steel, and it's got about 10 gallons of Bondo in it where we welded everything together. And Stacy, you can post pictures of that. That thing was bond. I mean, to make, after we got it all on there, after welding it all together, you guys seen it at Bristol.
Yes.
So there's another at least 5 gallons of Bondo that was put in the car. So the car is heavier than what it would have been. Now, let's make something clear. Everybody in the 405 knew about that car. They knew exactly what I'd done to it. The whole intent and purpose of that was to show everybody how out of line the rules were and how they could be skated. Chief even made the comment. I said, so if I cut all the inner carbon out of my car, then it's legal. He said, yeah, just don't tell nobody. That's a fact. Yeah, just don't say nothing. So before they had the chance to try to make me look bad is when I decided I'll pull the car. Plus, at the end of the day, I still believe in what that list used to be, no matter what. To be the fastest out there, the fastest group, and I still think that list is the fastest list in the world. I truly do. And I believe if them guys had ever quit fucking worrying about how they look on TV or fucking playing games to be number one, and that list got back to what it was supposed to be, we'd be way fucking faster. And
so now the 69 is going to be even faster because it's lighter when you take.
Oh, I guarantee you guys, I will take 100 pounds out of that car by putting the steel body back on it. It was even Sean Ellington made the comment when we were all standing there. He goes, car would be lighter if you hadn't done that. I said, absolutely. There was nothing for me to gain there. The car still, it wouldn't take a bigger tire. That's why it's jacked up in the ass end. It wasn't modified for any purpose to get an advantage. It actually put me at a disadvantage. A lot of people don't get that, and I never have really. I don't guess I've ever really went into that whole deal. Because at the end of the day, nobody got what I was trying to do. I was trying to show everybody how outlined the rules were. Now, I could have cut the inner carbon out of the car and then told everybody, and nobody would have known any different. But at the end of the day, that was more fucking work than what I wanted to do. I already knew my car had been in question. I already knew Douchebag Dave was starting shit about it. I had already heard, hey, you know they're going to try to keep you out of Armageddon. I'd heard all that shit. I knew what they were going to try to do was say I had to race all the pro mods, which I got no problem racing a pro mod in Reaper or that car on the street. I don't care. I'll race more at the racetrack. It doesn't matter to me. But I was not going to let them dictate what I do. Nobody dictates what I do. Sometimes other people dictate what we do. And let me tell you something, people. It tastes bad. So I'm not going to taste it. What else? What else? Can't believe this. It tastes bad.
Oh my goodness.
Huh? I might as well say it on live feed. I don't even have I dropped the F-bomb how many times?
None.
Boy, I gotta get better about that.
I don't think you have at all.
Fuck. Okay, so anyway,
So you might just want to run back over your classes.
classes? Okay. We have, you're actually being a righteous producer today. Actually, when I left the house, I said, you better not be late this time. Need to be on time. She rolls in 3 minutes and goes, I'm early. By 3 minutes. Classes are big tire. And the rules are posted. We have small tire. We have Daily Driver 2.0. We have Daily Driver. And we have Outlaw Big Tire. And there's going to be another race
A specialty
at
race.
each one, which I've already told everybody. At Emerald Coast, we're having the tow truck race, which everybody unhooks their trailers. That cost you nothing. We're going to have a little race, see who's got the fastest tow vehicle. And I'm going to pay somebody $500 to do that. No trophy for that one. The specialty classes will not have a trophy. I don't know, that nitrous class probably needs to have one. So, and at Holly Springs, which is the next race, will be the Monty Smith Memorial race, and we will have a nitrous only class. There will be no entry fee. Everybody with a nitrous car, I encourage anybody, whether you can win or not, it's not going to cost you nothing. Let's have that race. Should we have that race on Friday night? No, we need to have that race on Saturday.
Yeah.
We have the race on Saturday. So, any other questions?
No. OutOfTimeMotorsports.com. We still have shirts and hoodies running our sale 20% off your purchase. Use the code REAPER20 at checkout to get your 20% off.
20% off. Wow.
Yeah. I've carried Black Friday on a long time, but
You did tell everybody they're kind of limited, right?
yes. I said I don't know if I said that today, but they are limited quantity available, so get yours now.
Is that just on hoodies and shirts? What about hats?
I think I'm out of hats,
You're out of hats?
but I could order some. I mean, my guy's great.
Where's my drag life guy? Ain't got no more hats coming?
I just haven't ordered any because
Okay.
we're home.
Brantley, that's enough.
Good morning, Jerry and Linda.
You did what?
Jerry, I hope you're well.
You want something to eat?
Oh.
What'd he say? What's he say? Oh, okay. Brantley is having an issue in the bathroom. Needs some toilet paper. My boy. All right, so I think is that the recap, Stace?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to kill the live feed before or after that? Or, I'll show everybody what I've been doing. Stacy hasn't been. So, when I got my oil pan, which I forgot this was a spread rail block, so by the time I got the oil pan on there, I realized that it's a little on the fat side. So, in keeping with, I'm building this car for the most restrictive class in drag week, which is the 850 class. So you have to have all factory frame. So, of course, everybody's telling me, my brother's saying, why don't you just cut it out and put a bar? Well, I didn't want to put a bar in it. And I still want it to look like the factory frame. So I'm in the process of boxing that. And I'm going to put another flat piece across there. And I've been doing that. Fixing to plate the firewall. No, I will not be racing at Topeka.
What is
That's the motor for it. Did the coil mounting the other day. We'll flip them around to where they point different. But that's the original drag week motor going in that car. Just so you guys know, this is how stock this car is. All steel floor pans, the whole 9 yards. Does have shocks, but they're not coilover shocks. They're just double adjustable shocks. And it is a leaf spring car. 12 bolt. real gas tank. So this is the car that I started building for Stacy to do drag weekend, and now it's time to finish it. So it is all steel. There is nothing carbon. We even made our own tubs for it. So don't get any more steel than that. There's the dash that of course we had to cut out to put the dash bar in, because my saying about nobody loves James like James loves James, well, nobody loves Stacy like James loves Stacy. So I'm not going to take a chance on her getting hurt in this thing. But it is all steel as you can get. Factory suspension with TRZ. Well, I shouldn't say that. With tubular upper and lower arms. They took my dealer deal.
Oh, they did.
They took my dealer. Yeah, remember we went to order some. He said you haven't ordered in a year. Well, yeah, I've been kind of filming a show, busy. So I lost my dealer deal. So we don't buy from them anymore.
Oh, Jerry, I expect you and Linda to come to Holt in February.
To where?
To Holt.
Oh yeah,
To Emerald Coast.
Jerry and Linda from Florida.
Yes.
You better. It's right down the street.
I want to see all my Florida people when I come to Florida.
That's true. And then I'll find out. You gonna reach out to your 43 firefighters? Tell them to get there.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll have the place where we went down to help during the disaster relief. It's right.
It's probably
It's only like 80 miles, ain't it?
It's not far, maybe an hour.
So once again, 10-5 Outlaw guys, daily driver guys, daily driver 2.0, and of course all big tire guys. But I want to see a lot of 10-5 Outlaw cars because I know they're big out on the East Coast. I know there's a lot of them put up. I know I bought a bunch of them and used them for no prep cars. They work great. You guys will be amazed when you throw a 16-inch wide tire on that car. You ain't got to do nothing to it. I mean, it works just like it is. You have to do a lip, converter change. That's pretty much it. Little shock adjustment, but those cars work great. I want to see every 10-5 Outlaw car anywhere near where we're at. You guys now have a place to race with rules that are fair and that aren't so out of line. It's going to cost you a killing to do. You guys have already got the cars. I talked to Tony. I can't remember his last name, but he's a friend of the Brooders. And big guy. Everybody knows him in 10-5. I busted on his balls about when he's coming to the dark side. And 10-5 cars, they can't fit a 34.5 tire without jacking them up. So it does change the game. It makes it hard to compete. Whoa! It does make it hard to compete. Hey, he figured out that your thing raises up
Of course
in
he
2
did.
seconds, and he's
Of course
4.
He did. He's 4.
We've had it for a year.
If you need something fixed or found, a 4-year-old is your guy.
By the way, did you ever get my cameras back right?
I did.
Oh,
I
because the other
did.
day it was just on the other one. Somebody stole a trailer next door, so we need to review the cameras.
For real?
For real. Yeah,
Oh,
need to
okay.
remind me of that.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm going to get back to work.
It's so tall.
What?
Just wondering how that happened.
2 doors down. They pulled in here and stole a semi-trailer.
Oh, 2 doors down.
And by the way, after party with Cadillac High Performance
Yes, at PRI on Friday night.
on Friday night. The flyer's up on the deal. I don't think I'm going to be there, guys. But Isaac called me the other day, wanted to get behind our series. And I guess he did the Nopi thing, which I had to investigate that yesterday, even see what it was. But they're having an after party, and I guess the Nopi thing, they threw a lot of pretty wild and crazy parties. Everybody kind of dug. I'm sure April Bryant will represent Team Reaper just fine.
Yeah, she's the.
But her ass better be ready to get back to work on Saturday because there's no sleeping in till 10 o'clock because you got drunk the night before. So conduct yourself in the proper manner that you can work the following day, April. So, because I remember one race that she was still in bed at like 10 o'clock because she was at the after party.
And she drove home with one eye open. I
Yeah.
think.
So,
The next day, after she got up at 10 o'clock, not after the party.
not saying I'm not going, but probably not, guys. I'm not much of a partier. I go to PRI for one reason. Pay it forward for all the great people that are behind me, that support me in every stupid, crazy endeavor that I do. Like this. we don't have, we haven't rest out to a lot, but I'm building this stuff out of stuff that we've taken off the car that sponsors have sold me at their cost. And remember, guys, not all this stuff, people just can't afford to give stuff away, but they help us out in a lot of different ways. Clayton Murphy, Perfect Chassis Engineering. Clayton would give me everything that he had if he could, but I mean, he's trying to build a business that he bought, but Clayton will get on an airplane and fly down here and help me tune the chassis on a car. You know, Marty Chance has turned around and read data at 1 o'clock in the morning on the street. So thanks to all them guys, that's what we go to PRI for. I don't go there to party, but I'm not saying that we might not slide in and out of someplace somewhere, maybe on Friday night. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna see if I can get Princess Di here to actually do some work. See, she's got her hair pulled up, so start to jerk the earrings, and there's a frame to be cleaned. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. April will post the written part of the rules here in a little bit. And PRI, 9:30, right?
9:30 next Saturday morning, Eastern time.
Eastern time, I'm going to announce all the tracks that we're going to, and they are some really cool tracks that everybody's going to love.
Right here.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.